Hello, today I'm going to talk about an experiment conducted in early 2020, which means that it is a very recently conducted experiment. It was conducted at the Medical University of Michigan, which is in USA, and it was led by Professor Jun Hee Lee and his team of specialists, of scientists who also have a PhD degree in biology. So these scientists claim that they have found a protein called cestrin, which mimics the effects that physical training has on our body, meaning that it boosts your physical capabilities, it boosts your respiration, and it boosts your metabolic processes. It also helps your muscles to not lose their strength if your limbs are impaired. For example, if they're in a cast when you have broken your arm, it helps you not lose your physical capabilities in your limbs. And so this is a very, very important protein in the human organism as well as in every other organism. And the way that the scientists proved that the effects of this protein was they took flies as test subjects and they made them run on a kind of like a fly treadmill, or actually fly on the treadmill. So the first fly was one which had low levels of cestrin and was not trained. The second fly was one that was trained and could perform a lot of physical exercises very well for a fly. And the third one was one which had very high levels of cestrin. In fact, it had maxed out levels of cestrin. And so what turned out was that the slowest fly was the one which was not trained, it had low levels of cestrin. Then the faster fly was the one who was trained. And the one which had maxed out levels of cestrin did not even compete with the other two. And it showed abnormal results for these activities for a fly. And it also had, it was basically superior at everything, even at endurance, considering that it had never trained in its life. And so now that the scientists know about this protein, they're trying to make it into a protein supplement for humans to use it, because this will be a absolutely groundbreaking discovery, and it will help humans who do not have time to train or are not able to train. It will help them live a more healthy and long life. It will also help people who are training to feel even better. And so the only problem with making this protein a supplement is that it is still too, the protein itself is very big, and the scientists have not found a smaller version of the protein, and it cannot be used into a supplement. But also the scientists still do not know how exactly the protein is made after exercise. They do not know how to make the protein. They said that it is way too early now to be able to make such a supplement. So they are still going to have to conduct more research. But yes, this means that people will soon be able to basically modify themselves to be even stronger physically. And this, if this happens, and if this protein exists, this supplement, then humans will become an even greater race. And so I have two questions for you. My first question is, do you think that if this protein supplement exists, do you think that there is still any point in training, considering that the protein mimics the effects of training and even outperforms them? And my second question is, what do you think will be the effects of this protein in sports? Do you think that athletes will still do muscle training, or will they only train their skills in the given sport?